How's it going, guys? Welcome back into another video, and today is another ranking video. It has been a hot minute since I've done a ranking video, but we're coming back with a bang, ranking a franchise that everyone has wanted me to rank, and one that has actually been a lot of fun to rewatch. I did a rewatch kind of marathon with my parents about a week ago, and this was a fun series to check out. And today we are ranking all 5 Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I am so excited to talk about each one of these. But before we get into that, let me know down below in the comments, what is your favorite movie in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise? I mean, heck, even give me your top 5. There's only 5 of them, so it's relatively easy to rank. Give me your top 5 down below in the comments, and let's talk about it together. So I'm not going to give really long reviews and long reasons why I like the movies. I'm just going to kind of tell you where they are, tell you things I like, tell you things I didn't like, and then we should be in and out. That sounds good. I think without further ado, let's just get into it. So, coming in at number 5, and I think probably is number 5 for most people, is Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. Now, I might be in the minority on this, but I really like, Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow. And even when he's leading, I know my friend Chris from Filmstock, he doesn't necessarily like when Jack Sparrow is the lead, and I can definitely understand that, but I tend to enjoy that. I think his charisma is funny. I think the jokes land. I just think him as a character is funny and enjoyable. This film is the same in that. I enjoyed Jack Sparrow for what he was. I thought it was funny, but this film lacks a lot. I like, kind of the story of going after the Fountain of Youth. I like some of that, but the mermaid love story didn't need to be there. That was a waste of space, a waste of writing, a waste of time. I didn't like Barbossa working with the English. That was, something I wasn't the biggest fan of. And the Spanish were a little anticlimactic. They had been, hyped up as this force to be reckoned with, and they were all big and scary, and they show up and don't really do much. So a lot of the things that were built up in the beginning of the movie didn't really pay off, and then you've got an entire arc in here, an entire romantic arc in here that I just did not like. I like some of the Blackbeard stuff to a point, and overall, it's a palatable movie at least. But there's a lot of stuff that nails it down, and it comes in at number 5 on my list. Coming in at number 4 is Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. I like this one more, and it's a pretty significant jump from 5 to 4. Jack Sparrow is a drunk in this movie. I get that. It's a little intolerable at times, but we're seeing the humanity of Jack Sparrow. We're seeing that, he's kind of losing everything that he holds dear to him, and I kind of like that. I don't know if that sounds weird, but I kind of enjoy that aspect of this film, that we are, really seeing Jack Sparrow as a human, as a person. We're seeing some trials and tribulations that he has to go through, and we're seeing that, hey, you can't do this forever, or can you? And I love that. I love that we get Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley back, even if it's for just some small cameos. I think Javier Bardem's actually a pretty good villain, and that might be a little bit of a hot take, but I think he's actually kind of cool. And I like seeing, young Jack Sparrow, seeing what happened, where he came from, how he became who he became. I really enjoyed that. So there are some things I don't like. There's some storylines I'm not the biggest fan of. I think Barbossa's, the way Barbossa goes is great. I think that's fantastic. I don't like the fact that the villain and his characters are redeemed for a second and then they all just die. I mean, I was like, okay, that happened. But there are redeeming qualities. I like some of the storytelling, and I like some of the writing in this film. It comes in at number 4 on my list. Now we're getting into the good ones. The top 3 are the top 3 for a reason. And they're the best. That original trilogy of Pirates of the Caribbean movies cannot be beat. It is fantastic. And starting us off at number 3 is Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl. This is a fantastic intro, brilliant world building. Overall, I love everything about it. Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp is fantastic. He literally got an Oscar nomination for the performance in this film. I really love that. I like pirates. I like adventures like that. And this was a brilliant opening into that territory. I think the CGI in here for, I don't know, early 2000s is extremely impressive, especially the fight between Jack and Barbossa through the moonlight. That is extremely impressive CGI, especially for the time that it was done. Great characters, great writing. I love the score. Definition of a chef's kiss, and it's just a fantastic adventure on the sea. I really love it. It's fantastic, and it comes in at number 3 on my list. Now, I'm just going to say this up front because, yes, I put Curse of the Black Pearl at number 3. People are coming to me like, Jack, what? You put that at number 3? I love the top 3. They are so close. The ratings are so close. So, take that as you will. I love Curse of the Black Pearl. I just love the other 2 a little bit more, but it's not too far behind. Coming in at number 2 is Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest. This is another fantastic display of great storytelling, fantastic world building, and a really great villain. Davy Jones is so menacing, scary, and his crew is terrifying. And that is the CGI, brilliant, and just the writing. Like, these characters are scary. Like, very scary. I love the relationship between Will and his dad. All of that drama I really dug. Of course, we've got Jack back doing what he does. Certain sequences in here are hilarious. Him running down the beach with all the people following him is great. And the Kraken is one of the best scenes in this franchise. And it's just done so well. And my God, the cliffhanger. One of the best cliffhangers, I would say, in most things. Absolutely fantastic bringing Barbossa back. That was a brilliant cliffhanger, and it's great. I love this movie. These movies are a lot of fun, and this is no exception. This one is absolutely fantastic. I love it, and it comes in at number 2 on my list. And if you know, you know. Number 1 is Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. This one hits. It hits hard. It hits hard in so many aspects. It is, in most of our opinions, the real finale. That's what it is. It is the end of the trilogy. All the payoff is happening. The story, overarching story from the beginning is ending, and it's done so well. I mean, the drama is at the forefront. You've got Davy Jones, Jack, and Barbossa, all competing. And then you've got the British coming at as well. I love the aspect that the British own Davy Jones and he does their bidding. Really like that. I think that that's a very interesting thing to put into these films. And it's just a brilliant movie. I got 5 out of 5 stars, which means it got a 95 or higher. Absolutely fantastic. The sacrifice of Will Turner is tragic, and it comes back to pass in Dead Men Tell No Tales. The ending is brutal, and the final battle in the whirlpool is just incredible. And it's fun, and it's adventurous and action-packed, and it's just brilliant. I love this film. It's so good. It's by far one of the best experiences I've had this year watching a movie. I loved everything about it. Absolutely brilliant. And it comes at number 1 on my list. Running them down real quick. We got On Stranger Tides, Dead Men Tell No Tales, Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, and At World's End. Guys, that is pretty much it. Let me know down below in the comments, like I said again, what is your favorite Pirates of the Caribbean movie or Leave me your top 5. Let's talk about it down below in the comments. Go check out my website, Fanatic Film Review, where you can find all of the written content you could ever want, movie reviews, rankings, everything over there on my website. Also go over to my Twitter and my Letterboxd for immediate movie reviews that come out in 2021. Every time I watch a new 2021 movie, it is reviewed as soon as the movie is over on Twitter and Letterboxd. You can get those immediate reactions over there. Go check it out. And make sure, if you would like to support, go check me out on Patreon. The link will be down in the description. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. If you enjoyed any of the content you see, please consider dropping a like, commenting, and subscribing. It really, really does mean the world. Guys, that is pretty much it. Have a rest of your day. We'll see you in the next video.